How is it going, everybody? And welcome to my channel, today with another control deck or control video. And this one is, I think, one of the best control decks I was ever being able to make. And this deck utilizes a lot of different utilities that we also gain with the Kamigawa Neo Dynasty. Before we continue with it, if you are here just to check out the deck, don't forget to support my channel and click this juicy subscribe button. Otherwise, let's check out what synergies and stuff I bring here. And as I said before, in the game breakdown, it's in the end of the video. If you are interested, I will talk much more about the deck and the synergies and the additions I made to the deck, maybe also for best of 3, because I consider this deck being on a very high competitive level, and this deck has just everything. This is why we call it Swiss Dimir, like a Swiss knife. It's a little expression from Dino. He likes to call decks that have answers and possibilities against any other deck. And this is definitely what we are trying to do. Small synergy I want to point out here, and you see maybe we have a lot of different cards, one of, two of, just because we want to have these tools available for us. A small little synergy I found out, and something really cool, is for example Kotose, the Silent Spider, is amazing against current play, this Golgari, Devoke, Jukai stuff, where they try to invoke Despair constantly out of the graveyard and stuff. Kotose makes a shared process with it, and this is just amazing. And you see, this is also, I think, a really easy to build deck, because you don't require a lot of 4-offs, right? We have a lot of 2-3 offs of really rare cards, or really, let's say, expensive cards, but I think all of these cards are really viable, and especially after the rotation they will become much stronger. For example, Kaito is an amazing card. Invoke Despair, I will consider it one of the best cards in the current standard, or in general in the current game, because I see also played in the historic and in a lot of other formats. But the synergy I want to point out here, and I was building really long around this, is the Discover the Impossible for 3 mana instant that says look at the top 5 card of your library. And this is an instant, so you can do it on the opponent's turn. And then you realize maybe why I have so much of 1 and 2 offs. And then exile one of the cards, so you look at top 5 cards, exile one of the cards face down and put the rest in the bottom of your library. You may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost if it's an instant spell with mana value 2 or less. If we don't, so we cannot cast it. If it's a sorcerer or something else, we put a card in our hand. So not only we can find a lot of amazing cards, combo pieces that we need, but also I had so many games where this card, find me my Disdainful Stroke, find me my Negate, find me my Grasp, to just save my ass out of the situation that was happening on the board. But you also can find things like Syncopate, right? So this is just a really cool combo here, and I think it's a really cool spot, a really cool, interesting deck. And we go against the current meta a lot, of course, with things like Shadow's Verdict, but also we try to do our own things with Kaito and our Celestus and our Mid Hooks and Awakening Bankbusters, where they say, okay, if opponent is a reactive deck, so another control deck, for example, we can do our own things with answers to our opponents. So this is just really cool, and I think this deck will speak for itself in the gameplay part. Otherwise, as I said, don't forget, check out the breakdown. There I will talk much more about the deck, and let's roll the gameplay. So here we are ready for our first game against Labatt Batman. Labatt Batman. And Snowlands, I mean, the most of you already saw I have Blood on the Snow. This card makes a comeback for me. Definitely a really cool card, especially now in the current situation, the current meta. And we are going first here. I'm not even mad about this hand. So let's say like this. If this is an aggro deck, maybe it will be difficult, but we have 4 lands, so to hit something that deals with aggression is good. We have Soul Shatter too. I would say let's try it. We can play Kaito even if opponent is mono white, so let's do this. And let's play our March. Our opponent is mulligan down to 2. This is twice, so 2 cards into the bin. Let's see what my opponent is running. So, and then let's open up with a March. We have currently nothing for 1. Opponent on some Gruul shenanigans. Okay, here another Ice Tunnel. Run off 4 off, because I found this in the last time, especially in the last few days, I found this being super interesting. Okay, let's see if my opponent has some other sort of removal. We minus our Kaito, face him out. Not super spicy on removing the kissing, it's okay if you're gonna ramp to 4. Reckless Stormseeker is something I wanna definitely remove. Opponent creates another mana, maybe something to deal with my token. But we're gonna see, okay, opponent does nothing with the mana. This is why let's attack. Let's check first what we draw with our Kaito. Okay, another land. And then I would say we gonna kill the Reckless. And let's see if opponent wanna attack the Kaito. Most likely he should be attacking my Kaito. And then we're gonna see what my opponent gonna get. So this is a werewolf aggro deck. Gruul werewolves. A Peeper. Oh, nice. Peeper is definitely a nice option here. The question is now, I think we're gonna kill the Peeper, right? Kill the Peeper and we're gonna play out the Bankbuster. Then there is no reason to stay back with my token. Let's do a little bit of damage here and there. And then Kotose gonna get us something out of the graveyard. The question is always what? Okay, opponent goes in for 3. Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. It's going like on snowmobile. We play you for 1, then we have nothing to play. We play you, we have also nothing to play. What could I exile here? Reckless Stormseeker maybe is dangerous in the future, so if he comes in with some haste damage, this is, or hasty creature, this is definitely maybe annoying. Otherwise I could play you and stay back, right? Then if opponent has some sort of removal, I can crew the Reckless with one of the tokens and one of my ninja, because it needs 3 to crew. Otherwise I can also put Kotose in play if opponent has a fight spell. Well, let's play Lolly, huh? Let's play Lolly. Create a 2/1. And we're gonna pass the turn. Not turning it to Knight, because don't forget always against Werewolf, Knight is really painful against Gruul Werewolves. Alana and Elena, nice bro, but as long as you don't have trample, I'm super happy with it. So let's see my opponent. Gonna put the counter here on the Wolfie, okay. Interesting. Oh, and goes all in here. This is also okay, so both are on 4. So now we're gonna chumpy. Because right now I'm not looking to really do something, or let's say really heal something. So this is okay. And then we're gonna see, okay, Syncope is okay. If I... Let's see what we're gonna draw. Okay, another land. So if I play Kotose now, I can still keep up Syncope for 1 if he has his Werewolf. And I wanna get out the Stormseeker definitely off his deck. And we go here into hand. He has Snakeskin Veil and Inscription, okay. So we're gonna take away all his Recklesses. Exile them all, give it to me, my friend. And then we're gonna say pass. Let's see what my opponent wants to do next. I hope he's going for the fight spell, right? Okay, Werewolf is okay. Can give it plus. Sure, my friend, sure. Now it's the question. Opponent goes all in on my face. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting, okay. Resolve. So this is 8. Pass. You kill Alana, you block the most damage. You needs 4, right? Yeah, it needs 4. So he can now Snakeskin Veil on Alana and Elena to kill my Kotose. And this one we cannot... Wait, he created here a mana. He created here a mana. Okay, so let's draw a card and let's see what we're gonna draw. Oh, yeah. These top decks! These top decks, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! These top decks are just another level, right? Another level. So opponent has 2 mana left. Let's see what he's trying to do with these 2 mana. Nothing special, so we are gonna do it like this. Destroy all creatures, play with snow. And my Kotose comes back to the battlefield. And we're gonna take what? Alana and Elena? How much mana do we have? 2. I think Alana and Elena is a nice pick, huh? How much do you have in your deck? Okay, Besiege is okay. Just 2? Ah, Jesus. But he has also Avatar, the Ill Loner, the Hasty thingy. This is what I'm most scared of. So let's take 2 of our thingy boom bit and let's create some of the tokens. Could go for damage, but I'm rarely go for card draw here, huh? So opponent plays another land, level up the class, is okay. And then we're gonna go here and draw a card. And as I said, this deck has it all. Oh, Jesus. This is also something my opponent surely hates to see. This is an interesting way to tap everything, but it's okay. That's okay. Then we're gonna check 2 damage here. Okay, opponent had enough. I mean, this game was locked out already, right? And like, I will start now bashing everything in that I got in my deck, and you see the power of this deck. And I will also have a Syncope just in case he top decks some hasty shenanigans. So this is definitely something to look out for. Let's go next. In right, our second game. Let's see if we can go undefeated. I played mobile a little bit with this deck. Better set. 3 games undefeated. Before in playtesting, I played a little bit with this deck too. Was pretty solid, and this hand looks also again pretty nice. Definitely hello, my friend. In right, Dimir control. This is the time we're gonna show the power of our deck against control decks. And control decks are also amazing. Showdowns of the Shadow's Verdict is maybe not the most amazing card here. Okay, opponent here with shenanigans, but we have some strong plays available. For example, something like this. Next turn we can already invoke Despair to refill our hand. Kaito, nice, bro, nice. Now it's the question, do I wanna wait? Do I wanna wait with Invoke? Or do I wanna... because then he don't sacrifice the Kaito, right? So let's wait with the Invoke. End the turn, turn it to night, draw a card. Let's see what we're gonna draw, take action, of course. Of course, my friend. Looks maybe like Dimir aggro. This is why I'm gonna ditch the Snowland here. I wanna keep a little bit the Shadow's Verdict. Maybe it's some sort of zombie Dimir aggro. Pass. Let's see, my opponent wants to draw an additional card. Of course, because of unblockable. Ah, ninjutsu. Okay. Sure. There is currently no place... Wait, but... No, the block phase is already done, right? We are here. We are currently in damage assignment. Why is this lighting up? You see what I mean? Like, he could not ninjutsu me. Yeah, it's okay. He could not ninjutsu me. He took another land from top, it's okay, and a land from him. Okay, nice. Draw another card, and then we're gonna go my turn. So, now we're gonna deal with creatures and the planeswalkers here. Just to reduce the value a little bit. Just to gain rid of it, and for the next turn we're gonna see opponent another Invoke Despair. I cannot play it for X0, right? Guy, 1 man, it's okay. That's okay, my friend, that's okay. Let's play you. Then we gonna play you, I would say. Doesn't really matter how I play it. Then we're gonna draw a card from it. Okay, another land. Sure. Next, end the turn. We have 2 mana available, 1/2 for the counter spell. So let's see if my opponent has another Invoke. Interesting leads from my opponent, definitely interesting. Nah, opponent can invoke me, but he cannot pay the tax from my Syncopate. Oh, it's nice, it's nice. Can I not say... Only your go, this is toxic. And this changes, by the way, you see I have a different avatar, different thingy. Opponent goes in, we pay one he can pay, we go for 2. So Syncope eats this thingy alive. Then let's go play the tunnel, draw a card, because I want to get rid of the tunnel anyway. Another Invoke. This would maybe refill my hand a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. Not the best tools against another Invoke deck, but sure. Syncopate is there. Graveyard Trespasser, okay, nice. Next turn something. Definitely nice. But Shadow's Verdict deals also with him. And another Kaito, wow. Nice one, nice one. But we need to use our Midhook Massacres.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Okay, take action. Another Kaito. Okay, a Kaito is very nice. So we are gonna play Midhook Massacre for 3. Yep. And then we gonna play this land, because I wanna have more mana to counter something. Zoom. And from there, I can now draw a card with Bankbuster, create a token that can crew him, go for Kaito if I need to. I can also counter something. And this is also, I think, yeah, Creature and Planeswalker, this also exiles Kaito. So this is pretty nice, I would say. A Midhook Massacre, okay. Sure. What else? Inwrite. Cool name, by the way. Inwrite. Control, yeah? Control.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Opponent discards another land. Plays his land here. And we're gonna create some Toki-Tokis at the end of turn. Okay, draw another land. Opponent has an Instaspit. Removal, looks like. Do I play now the Eye? Okay, let's see if my opponent has Instaspit removal. Could be, right? Could be. This is okay. Go for Kaito. Yeah. Okay, Instaspit removal. But this still already counts as attack, right? Yeah. This already counts as attack. This is okay. Then we're gonna play the Kaito. Draw our card. Okay, a grasp. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And then he's gonna face out. But I cannot face out and thingy boomby. Let me think. I don't think I need so much mana, but sure, let's play the Hive. And in the end of turn we can Maybe return something. What do we have to return? Currently nothing, right? You return only planeswalkers and creatures. Nice to have it here. Okay, Kaito creates a creature. Okay.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Okie dokie, my friend, okie dokie. Nice, nice Dimir standoff here. And Dimir standoff is definitely very nice. And my Kotose will hit his Invoke. And this will be so super painful for him. I just need to draw my Kotose right now. From there on we're gonna see. Said that you cannot play the Kaito when that he can face out. That I can afterwards. Okay, let's kill the Tyrant. It's okay. So he do not exile anything here. Resolve. Pass. And my turn right here, right now. Let's kill his eye, right? He adds some mana. I don't think that there is any instant spell that you can profit the mana from, but who knows, who knows. We take another blue, I would say, right? I mean, we are mainly black. Still, take action. Another land is not necessary. Another syncope is good. So let's атакуй some Kaito. Say yes. Then we're gonna draw a card. I could have attacked also with the thingy, right? Ooh, this could be painful for my opponent. Let's check, let's check. With so much mana open, another Bankbuster, nice, nice. The Bankbuster is good, it will turn to daytime. Did I play the land already? I did, right? And let's see what options there are. Well, at the end step. Take action. Memory Deluge, huh? Let's ditch you. Let's ditch you and then let's see what we can Memory Deluge at the end turn, in the end step. Opponent can attack with unblockable 1/1, can attack Kaito, can attack face. As I said, it could be possible to attack with the Hive, right? I would have killed the Kaito, prevent his thingy, but I wanted to keep as much mana as possible for the Syncopates, as long as I don't have Disdainful Stroke and negate, things like this. I like to have to counter, because in Syncopate you never know. We are currently on really high mana curve. My opponent is at 9 mana, if I count right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah? 9 mana, and this is why I wanna have the ability to pay at least 4, so he cannot get another Kaito. It's okay. Literally no big difference except one card draw, so this is okay. I know something you don't know. Phase out, my friend, and before it's my turn, we're gonna Memory Deluge it. Memory Deluge into... Jesus, this is a terrible Memory Deluge here. Another land? I mean, I have... Sure. Let's play another land. And my turn. Oh, I could have drawn with the Bankbuster, huh? Little misplay here. Little misplay here and there. Then let's attack. Choop choop. My opponent has nothing to offer there so far. Let's draw with Kaito. Kaito says another Blood on the Snow. Okay. Okay, sure. Don't, guys, remind me to draw with the Bankbuster, okay? The small misplay can cost sometimes games, but I don't think so. This game is mostly already chewed up, because I definitely don't think I will need Shadow's Verdict, because I have Blood on the Snow as replacement. Now the Reality Chip can come in and draw me a lot of cards with my thingy, but I think my opponent has some sort of removal, right? He should definitely. Remind me to draw with the Bankbuster, please, if I don't counter or don't use the mana. Let's see how much my opponent can draw in this spot. Okay, he's ninjutsu something. Sure. Let's go here for 1-2. Submit 0. Here. Kili da 3-2. Gain some life, lose some life. Resolve. Okay, opponent pluses is okay. I know something you don't know. Okay, now another thing, it will be nice. So don't forget to draw with the Bankbuster, guys, yeah? I'm just reminding you. Friendly reminder, please don't draw with your... So another March, so my opponent most likely has a lot of removal stuff. And draw with the Bankbuster, please. Thank you, copyright. You did it great. Another Bankbuster, good. Sure, my turn. Okay, another blood on the snow. Before we do anything, let's see what we draw. Maybe we draw land. Not Disdainful Stroke. Okay, this is actually really good. Let's play the land. Let's play the chip. On top we have another Celestus. That I actually not really needing, right? Do not really need it. Let's play then you. Then we gonna... How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a lot of mana. You will cost... Okay, so let's Atakuitse first. I think we attack his life total, right? We attack his life total. Draw another card. Let's see what we got there. The Celestus, and we end the turn. There another land is good. Sure, right. Another land is good. This also will shuffle my library here a little bit. Oh, Kotose on top. Kotose. 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 Yes, please. Give it to me. Give it to me. We discard... Jesus. Another Kaito? Yeah, sure. Kaito can go. Don't need so many of them. But then... you know what's up, right? Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair is what's up. Oh, another Midhook Massacre, huh? For 4, let's Disdainful Stroke it. I don't like when you Midhook Massacre my stuff on the board here. Okay. That's still okay, right? That's still okay. I'm fine with it, bro. I don't want to use the treasure. Memory Deluge, I hope it will not use the treasure from me. But I think... Okay, opponent draws another card. Discards another Kaito. Jesus, he runs a lot of Kaitos, huh? And... Do I use the treasure? Yeah, I don't want to use the treasure, my friends. So, I think this game is done, right? Like, I don't see my opponent having anything here to really prevent it. Then we're gonna take, where are you? Invoke Despair. In your library, invoke, and this is why it is. This is so amazing. Ah, no, your hand. Good game, my friend, good game. If Kotose hit the board in this state, it's a GG, definitely, because he has no outs, he has no really, like, he can remove something, right? I could have discarded it if I wanted to. So there are so many plays with this deck, it's just unbelievable. I could activate this one first to get sure that he has no counter, but then I thought even if he has a counter, I have my Syncopate. So this would be also not possible. If he has some removal like this one, I could also syncopate it, Disdainful Stroke it. If he kills something important, Blood on the Snow. This is why I think this deck performs amazing. And in your hands, if you are a good control mage, you know, I am not the best control player. I am my type is mid-range. Mid-range is my absolute comfort zone. Aggro decks with a little bit of brain, let's say, where I need to think more about the aggro style is also my type. But control, hardcore control is really not my niche. I feel sometimes a little bit, let's say, not comfortable. All of you have this. If you play maybe aggro decks, it's the same for you. If you're more a control mage, you say, hey, for me, attack all is the only button I'm using in this deck. Like, I need to disappoint you, there is more in an aggro deck than this, but anyway, for me, this is similar in Kotose, or Kotose, in control deck. For me, is I play your land, I pass, this is all I'm doing in control deck. So, as I said, if you are a good control mage, I think with this deck you will wreck everything, you will destroy everything. Let's go check another one out. So, let's see if our Pizza Mogul is an aggro deck, then we have, I think, everything covered, right? Like, from mid-range aggro to control. Opponent goes first. This is annoying, but it's actually okay. Should we keep on drawing our lands? And I think Bankmaster could help us with the land drop, so let's see. Oh, Mono Black Snow. Cool, cool, very cool. Let's show our colors. Let's show our colors, the Dimir colors, against Pizza Mogul. Jesus. Shadow's Verdict say hello, huh? Okay, let's play the Bankbuster. Jesus. He will hate me if I exile this one. He's like, you mouthbreaker, I want the treasure from my guest, please. And I will say, no. Deadly Dispute, Okay, he's ramping into Lolly, huh? Turn 3 Lolly? Or turn 4 it will be. Fuck. Yeah, this allows me to Shadow's Verdict next turn. This allows me to counter the Lolly. I think he will play Lolly, and I need to syncopate this Lolly, huh? Yeah. Okay, maybe a mistake, Tell me what you will do. Tell me what you will do in this spot. If the opponent will keep up with 5 mana open for the Lolly, 2 mana for Trespasser is okay. Okay. Something else? Nope. Okay, let's draw a card. I think this was the best play, right? I think this was the best play I could do. This and this is 2 mana. If he don't has a land drop, I can still counter it, right? So let's play you and you. This will keep it daytime, and if he draws a Lolly, I will be able to syncopate. Okay, the land is tapped. This is good. Let's see. Passion, my friend, patience. Patience is here really important. Like, keep calm, keep cool. Life total goes down, we know, but we have tools to stabilize this life total. We have a lot of different tools to do things. Okay, 2 Mara, okay. 2 treasures open. Resolve, sure. Something else? Nope. Okay, then let's draw another card. Okay, Field of Ruins, actually not the worst draw that we can have. So it doesn't matter what I play, I cannot keep up Syncope for 1, right? So we're gonna play you, and we're gonna go and Shadow's Verdict everything. He has maybe Deadly Dispute, but it's okay. Okay. This is actually very nice. And the guest is also gone, so... And Graveyard is empty too. Okay, opponent is even giving me a little bit more mana. This is good. Take another black source, we need more black. This is good, this is good. Now he can also activate the Hive with cost of the Treasures, but he doesn't want to do that. And this is a Painful Night activation. Take action. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, baby, we are in the game. We are in the game, and we're gonna chill. Pass the turn, my friends, and we have everything available. Everything available. From counter spells to card draws to how much is it? 1, 2, 3, right? So this one goes for 4. Goes for 4. Auto pay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my friend. What now? What do you want to do with your 3 mana? 3 mana open, my friend. Pass? Pass? Okay, show me what you got. Show me what you got. Trespasser and Deadly Dispute. Well, nothing really for value here. I play you, keep up 3 mana to counter something else, right? Or to Siphion inside something else. Let's do that. Or to draw a card and activate everything one more time. Next. I am sorry, my eye is itching. Don't know what's happening. I don't know what is happening. My friend, you drew another lolly? You drew another lolly? No? Okay. Okay, March. Okay. Do I say okay to it? Sure, right? Interesting addition, but I don't know if it's really helpful in this deck. Okay. Okay. Sure. Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. Okay, Ice Tunnel. Not bad. Opponent has a removal spell. It becomes daytime. Daytime says hello, Reality Chip. I think Reality Chip is good, huh? Reality Chip is good. And Power Word Kill is good too. This is why I will say, let's see if my opponent gonna use his removal on the Bankbuster, or is he gonna jump with Night Witch, because then I can play the Graveyard Trespasser from my opponent and you kill the Night Witch. Right? Right. Right. Okay. What are you searching for? What are you looking for, my friend? Resolve. Like, you cannot bring back your Planeswalker, and you can, yeah, Mascot Exhibition. How much mana do you have? 6, 7, 8. So I play you, and I can pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, my friend. I think he's gonna quit. I don't know if it's a good representation for the deck, I hope so. End the turn. You can exile something, or what are you looking for? Don't get it. Okay, another tap land. Mascot Exhibition. Mascot Exhibition, huh? Mascot Exhibition. Ah, it will be a satisfying syncope. It will be a satisfying syncope. Yeah, sure. Satisfying as fuck, my friends. Pizza? Let's use the... I was a little bit surprised that Pizza didn't quit instantly, but I think Siphion would make him quit. I hope you like it so far. Let me check how much games I did, and then maybe we go to breakdown, or how much time it took for everything. I think we played 3 games, and I don't know how much I'm recording. Gonna check how much it took, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna make another one or go to the breakdown, okay? Good news, boys and girls, we have time for another one. Dark Mage, I hope you are not so dark and play some aggro. We are going first. Thank you, game. This is very kind of you. And is it good? Is it good? Definitely good. Card draw, removal, Kotose. I don't even have a name for Kotose, but this is good, this is good. So let's play you. Let's see if my opponent, again, a mono black opponent, mono black snow. Usually easy peasy lemon squeezy for me. Mono blacks learn. Okay, like the old schooler. Old schooler, huh? Old schooler. Sure. Do I sweep now? For one? Or do I play Kotose? Think I'm... Oh, Kaito, I mean Kotose. I think I'm gonna go and play Kaito now. Because this move may be forced to sacrifice the guest somehow. To kill the token. So I cannot attack and draw cards. Otherwise I will do that. Doop 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 doop. Okay, okay, okay. What? Wait, what? Target opponent exiles a creature they control. Target opponent exiles an enchantment they control. What? Why? Why did he do that? How much mana he has next turn? Enough for... If I kill it, he will have enough for Lolth. If I don't kill it, they will kill my Kaito, right? I think I need to take this turn off.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I think I will need to take this turn off, right? Oh wait, can I do for one and syncope? No, I can't. Fuck. Annoying, definitely. Jesus. Super annoying. Annoying decision. Why I'm struggling is if I kill it now, he will create a treasure token. This treasure token will ramp him to 5, where he can play Lolth. I don't want him to bring Lolth on the board. This is why let's pass. Let's pass. If he brings Lolth on the board, it will be difficult for me to deal with it. This is my thinking. Okay. Environmental signs for another land. This is okay. Pass. Opponent goes for Kaito. Okay, sure. Sure. Pass. And then we're gonna go Bankbuster into Grasp. Ah, why? You see, I'm not an experienced control mage. I should have Bankbuster before he dealt the damage, then maybe kill the guest. Right? Right. Okay. Let's pass it. He has now 5 mana, enough for Loli to hit the board. If he cast a Loli. Okay, he cast nothing. Okay, another land is okay. Disdainful Stroke is good. 1 mana, yeah? Yeah. Let's go. So now he will most likely play the Loli. If he does nothing, I have still my Bankbuster. Yep, yep. I think the only mistake I made is not drawing with Bankbuster on time before he killed Kaito. Otherwise, I think I did everything right, right? There is not big misplays. Ooh, when Kaito is here. Right here, right now, my friends. Right here, right now. You gonna kill it? Ah, he's gonna kill it, huh? This mother freaker. But we can do it like this. Guys, big brain play. Big brain play. Big brain play. I could also counter it, right? But I don't want to counter the Soul Shatter, and don't care about my Bankbuster. I just need a creature to attack to enable Kaito. My turn. So. So, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see what my opponent has to offer here. Nothing, okay. And let's bring down Kaito. And draw another card.
I could sneak right by.
Okay. And the turn.
There's no secret I can't.
Face out, my friend. Go away. This is opponent really easy with his removals here, huh? Bam, bam, left and right. Everything dies. If he activates the land, I can still use the Infernal Grasp to deal with the land. Oh, Professor. Ah, you have blood on the snow, right? Yeah, he does. This is why we're gonna exile you, my friend. For 3. For 3, my friend, for 3. Let's go like you. Let's go with you. And now we lock down the game. Now we just lock down the game, my friends. Okay.
Thanks. I'll be taking
And the turn. Because he has 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana open. Okay, merchant is okay. Before he create... Do I care? I think I don't care, right? I think I don't care. He should use him to to sacrifice the treasures. Soul transfer my Kaito, bro. Let my Kaito be, please, huh? Let my Kaito be. This is not what the deal was. Then let's go kill him, so I can draw with Kaito still. He can now forced to sacrifice his treasures. Or I think that he can sacrifice also a merchant himself, right? Sacrifice no another creature artifact. Okay, bro, calm down. There is no need to escalate. No need to escalate, literally. Literally no need to escalate. Sure. Look. Ba-bam. Let's go in. Let's draw a card. Okay, this is actually a really good draw. And the turn. What can I take from him that will be helpful for me? Don't even know. Like blood on the snow. What you can recover? Destroy all planeswalkers. Okay, let it be, my friend. Let it be. Not now. Not now. Okay, Eye Twitch is okay. I allow you to play the Eye Twitch. My turn. For 1, submit 0, kill you, just to draw the card, right? Blip, blip, blip. What is he gonna draw? Confront the past to kill my Kaito? Really? He wants to kill the Kaito? Sure. Then we're gonna draw a card. A land, okay, we're gonna play the land. And we're gonna play the Kotose. And we're gonna take... What will be good? Sculptor Merchant? Sure. He's gonna draw me a lot of cards with it. Jesus, he has only 2 of them. What he has else? Another Onyx. Oh, Junji. And Lolis. Oh, this is an interesting list here. Okay. And do I play you? Sure, why not? Let's turn up the heat, huh? I will say let's turn up the heat. He can kill Kaito if he wants to. He has no planeswalker to return. Okay. I allow you that. Mission is compromised. Just because I have Takenuma, I think Takenuma will be able to gain it back. Let's go. Increase the heat a little bit. Exile the Eye Twitch. No more learns for you. Next. Next. Yep, this was painful, and now I draw another card. Take action. Land, no needed. Filter it out, my friend, filter it out. Chun, 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 chun. So we return Kaito. Mituk Masaka, huh? Do we return Kaito right now? No, no, no. Let's draw some cards. Si, señor. Bankbuster. It's okay, doesn't matter what I draw no more. Don't need to draw more. By the way, the auto tapper maybe fucked up one of his attacks. Wait, 1, 2, 3. He went for so much? Sure. Oh, the only shatter thingy that I have. Sure, let's go Bankbuster. Let's go you. I wanna keep up the mana for Soul Shadow just in case he plays the Onyx, right? And then we're gonna go in. Exile you. Next. And the turn. Could I have killed him, you ask me? I don't know. I don't make the math. I'm just having fun. Sure. Can sacrifice? Yeah, sure. Cast, okay. Something else? Another cast. Not really impressed, but Kotose is really impressed with your thingies here. And look how fast I concede. Take action. Don't need it. Look how fast they concede as soon as they realized what Kotose does. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Library. Jesus, here. Really? Really? He has only one? Okay. Sure. If he has only one, then okay, right? Okay. Okie doke. What do you wanna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Resolve? Sure. What you gonna do now? Again minus so I cannot crew? Hey, you think you are smarter? Really? Really, bro? Really? Come, I crew him. Thank you, Dark Mage. Mwah, appreciate it. Undefeated, my friends. Undefeated. I would scream, but it's already pretty late for me, and I think my girlfriend is falling asleep. And let's go to the let's go to the game breakdown now, and then we talk about best of 3, another additions, what I also considered, what I tested. But this deck is amazing. It's amazing, guys. I just recommend it to everybody. Let's go to breakdown. Welcome to the breakdown, my friends. And first off, before we talk about the deck, I want to talk about these changes. How amazing is this? How amazing is this? Huh? Like, you can put your deck with a team of Avatar, Pet, and Sleeves. I didn't find any really cool sleeves fitting to Dimir team. But I think Kaito is a good Dimir representation. Maybe not the Dimir control type, maybe Dimir midrange, but definitely cool. There is not really another one. I thought maybe Jace, then the Adventurer, I don't really like these sort of things, right? And there is no other avatar that fits the team. Also the pets is the same in sleeves. Dimir definitely don't see love in the things. Anyways, you saw I think already the stats here, right? 3 creatures and 31 non-creatures, average 2.9, so a really nice curve. A little bit more in black than in blue, but blue is definitely also really balanced. Some colorless with Bankbuster, so this is all the basics. Let's talk about this amazing deck. You saw a lot of different things. The only thing that you don't saw that I wish you could have saw, how often before I start recording, how often I had discovered the impossible to find me something amazing in my deck, something that was the solution for the situation. Like in my last game now, when I was with a Bankbuster and I made the misplay that I didn't protect the Kaito, I should have drawn with a Bankbuster, but please, I'm apologizing because I'm not the best control player. It will be smarter play maybe to play it. Also, maybe it will be smarter to keep it if opponent will hit the Lolth on the next, like after I spend the mana into Bankbuster, I will cheat myself, right? So this is why I maybe keep time to syncopate, but who cares about mistakes? As I say always, if you make mistakes but you win the game, you did everything right. And this is still my philosophy, still my thinking. Other things. March, one off. I was experimenting with more. I didn't recommend to use more because sometimes it literally don't really has effective targets, especially mirror matchups where things like Kaito already has a value on it, it phase out, you cannot hit it, and so on and so on. One off is a really nice thing. Syncopate, 3 off, amazing, because exile is the name of the game. We want to exile as much as possible, especially you saw how many mirror matchups in snow we played, suddenly, right? Suddenly Arena say, oh, there is no matchmaker in ranked, and suddenly, since all the months is non-playing any sort of snow permanence, suddenly I'm playing against snow again. And it wasn't a game play testing before too. I played suddenly against snow control decks, and coincidence? I don't think so. Anyway, Exile, Syncopate, amazing card, really good. I'm really happy with it. You need to play maybe a little bit more defensive, a little bit more careful, how I did it, with keeping a little bit more mana up and use the mana in opponent's end step, because we have possibilities with Bankbuster, Scythian Insight, Memory Deluge, all these things can draw you cards in opponent's turn, right? So this is also maybe a really, let's say, passive-aggressive deck, because you play it really passive, but you do things that are really impactful on both turns, on your turn and on opponent's turn. Bloodchief Thirst. Yeah, if you hit some aggro decks where it can fit the curve, for example, I think it was in the first game, right? Where I played the Celestus on 3 and then had the 1 mana with Bloodchief Thirst to deal with this. It was Groove Velwolves, right? Again, against Groove Velwolves. This is what the Bloodchief Thirst does. It deals with cheap creatures for cheap mana. And this is really nice if you have this play with Celestus and Bloodchief Thirst. Then Kaito, addition from Kamigawa, that is just amazing. You draw so many cards, and this -2 has another small purpose. Again, we didn't saw it in the gameplay, but it will come up in your play games if you build this deck or if you craft this deck, and I definitely recommend to craft this deck. This deck has, yeah, I think currently we are undefeated. I played how much? 4 games here. I played like 2 or 3 games at work on mobile. And yesterday I played with a different deck, a little bit a different build. One game I won 2, but it was not so smooth as this one. I didn't have Power Word Kill, I had more Infernal Grasps, but sometimes it was feeling like I lose too many life. You so maybe we'll lose sometimes a lot of life. We go down against this mono black to like 6, 7, 8 life, maybe sometimes even lower. I think there was a game where I was a 2 life, right? Where I played my own Lolth, where I was like a 3 life and I plus a Lolth. I was scared of losing. Exactly because of these games, I thought Infernal Grasp, go down, what do we have else in 2 mana spot? And then we have Power Word Kill. 2 mana instant that says destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon. Luckily, there is not so much the angels anymore and not so much dragons anymore. The only dragons that is currently played is Goldspan Dragon, I think. Demons, almost nobody play demons, and the angels life gain decks went a little bit down. I think they're still super powerful, but not so much angels. So I will maybe even go 1 more minus here, 1 more here to just prevent my life loss. But sometimes if you hit the Power Word Kill and the opponent plays Goldspan Dragon like an easy opponent, then you will hate yourself, right? Anyway, Kaito, -2, amazing with the reality chip. Why? Because you can use the reconfigure for 3 mana on the token that is unblockable to allow you to play things from top of your library. And you saw it in a lot of my other decks that reality chip is really good also with counter spells, because you can play them also from the top of your library. So things like Syncopate, things like Stroke, Negates, all these cards will be played from on top of the library in your opponent's turn. This is just great. This is really good value, really consistent value, and you can still attack with it, right? It doesn't need to be untapped or anything. It just needs to be reconfigured. And this is fine. Then Soul Shatter, I played, I think, one game against Rakdos Vampire, similar deck like it was in this midweek challenge. There was this Vampire deck with a lot of this 4 mana 3/3 flyer that can sacrifice a creature and be indestructible. This is why I think a lot of people net deck it or just copy it and make an adaptation for standard. I thought, okay, Soul Shatter will maybe help me because I play once against them and I thought maybe I will play more. Luckily, I never played against them again because I think Rakdos Vampires are really scary. Memory Deluge, one of, at first, I don't have more. And second, I found this one copy is really good because we need a lot of black. You see here, maybe our 5 drops is a lot of black, so we don't really need it somewhere in the early game or mid game, we don't need it. Late game, yeah, please come. If I have Celestus out, please, Memory Deluge, I welcome you in my hand. Otherwise, I don't need 4 or 5 of them like a lot of control decks run. Loli, one of amazing because we have Kotose, and Kotose can give us other Lolis, other Onyxes, other things. Shadow's Verdict, I think the best card currently against the current meta. Runes, gone. Graveyard, gone. All this cheap stuff you saw, like all these 2/3 drops that are really difficult to deal with for another control deck like this Graveyard Trespasser, right? For normal control deck, you need to discard a card to deal with it, maybe lose life if you have something like Infernal Grasp. Shadow's Verdict says bye, right? Really amazing. Invoke Despair, I first tried with 4 of because I was building a Rakdos Invoke deck with red colored Invoke and black colored Invoke. To be honest, you don't really want to have so much of them. What do you want is actually Kotose hitting the opponent's Invoke, because almost every deck nowadays that has black runs Invoke Despair. Okay, opponent Invoke Despair you play Kotose on the upkeep, take his Invoke Despair and Despair back, right? Like, this is the amazing play, and it comes really often, and a lot of opponents scoop. This is why I was surprised that my previous opponent didn't scoop, but he has only one Invoke Despair in his deck. He didn't scoop to it, usually, but he scooped afterwards. Usually, you play Kotose, point the Invoke Despair on it, you have maybe 1 or 2 mana open for some counterspell to protect Kotose, and usually opponents say, no, fuck it, I'm out, I don't want to do this anymore, because then you Invoke Despair their face, they lose life, you gain more cards, these cards can lead to other things, and this is also why we run Blood on the Snow, because we have 2 of Kotose, you can maybe run 3 or 4, depends how much you want, but I found 2 is also really nice. We want to draw this part of the deck, right, like, imagine here an outline, and when I start using the new editing software, the DaVinci Resolve, I think I will start using like an outline here. This is the part that we want to start our game and to have it in the mid game, because we want to have our Kaitos, we want to have our counter spells, we want to have our card draws and kill spells. This part from Memory Deluge up front, we want to draw somewhere in the late game, somewhere mid to late game. If opponent didn't scoop until then, these cards, this is why there are only 1 or 2 of them, these cards should make my opponent say no thank you, and then he will leave, right? Because Kotose, opponent deals with the Kotose, even if we exile steals some cards from him, then Blood on the Snow opponent, even if he has just like a Planeswalker. Now Planeswalkers are really uncommon because Farewell, the white removal exile spell, do not hit Planeswalkers. So Planeswalkers, this is why Esper control is so powerful, because it's really difficult to deal with it. This is why Blood on the Snow deals with it. You can choose destroy a creature and destroy a Planeswalker, destroy all Planeswalkers, right? So if opponent has like 2-3 Planeswalkers out, you top deck Blood on the Snow, you destroy all the Planeswalker, you bring back the Kotose, Kotose choose one of the best Planeswalker you wanna have from opponent, and boom, you have your value again, right? So this is just an amazing play too, and it will come up for you definitely, so don't forget about this place. Do not return things like Kaito, return things that you can get from your opponent. Even if opponent kills it again, you can maybe do it again, right? You can maybe do it again. This is why we have 2 of Kotose. You can also, this is why we have 1 of Takenuma. It's the same. Return Planeswalker creature from your graveyard. The same. Opponent deals with Kotose. Boom, you have the land. You channel it. With the channel ability, return the Kotose in your upkeep. Boom, play Kotose again. And this is super annoying for opponent. They need to exile Kotose, but it's really difficult to exile Kotose because she's 5 mana, and this is actually good that she's 5 mana, because things like Skyclave Apparition, all these exile spells do not really hit her. So they literally need to farewell it, right? But this is, again, we have counter spells, right? So it's not so easy to just deal with Kotose how they want to deal with it. just amazing. Sideboard, my friends. For the land, I think mana base is really basic. I don't have the blue man land. I would otherwise put 2 of these blue man lands because Hive is sometimes a little bit too slow, maybe. Because I don't have it, basically. And I don't want to craft it because right now that it will rotate out in September, so I don't want to waste wild cards just for, what is it, 4 months left? 4 months of this land. And I'm not a super popular blue player who can utilize this land. Something is giant. I forgot the name of the land. Anyway, yeah, and the rest, you see, maybe just 1 pathway. I would even remove the pathway and go maybe with 1 more blue snow permanent, because yeah, this is not really necessary here. Necessary is here the chill lands, ice tunnels and shipwreck marsh. This is necessary, and this is amazing. If you don't have shipwreck marsh, definitely craft it. It will stay after the rotation, and it's just an amazing Dimir land. And ice tunnel, of course, for blood on the snow, right? We need the snow permanents. Let's go check out the sideboard. And sideboard is pretty basic. I looked there up some lists that for the sideboard. Because my brain was too tired for finding, but I think it's most explainable itself. Ray against mono white, Disdainful Stroke against another control deck, Test of Talents against easy spells and also another control decks. Hullbreaker, same, right? Spell cannot be countered. It's already standing on the card. It's amazing against a counter spell deck. Hermit, 2 mana, disrupts occur from opponent, can be sacrificed, can come back if after a sweeper or anything. Just an amazing card. Soul Shatter. Again, if you need to deal with things like Goldspan Dragon against Izzet, Soul Shatter, amazing. Sorin, again, Planeswalker, really difficult to deal for midrange and control. And Shadow's Verdict, another 2-off, because sometimes we need, if we play against runes, especially Naya runes, we need not 1-off, we need more of it. This is our sideboard. If you don't have some cards from it, but I think the most of you should have, right? Like, look, the cards that we have the most, like what is Kaito? Amazing card, you need to craft it. If you haven't crafted Kaito, if you don't have 2 or 3 copies of him, craft him, because he's amazing and he will see plays in a lot of different decks. Not only in aggro decks, now in the new set with Capenna, there is also the Espa Trio land, so you will be able to play him in Espa colors, in Grixis colors with red, so he will be played. Craft him. Syncopate, 3-off, right? But it's a common. I mean, I'm sorry, you need to craft it. Kotose is one of the card where I say, if you don't have it, how do you replace it? Difficult. Maybe with Xanatar. So if you have Xanatar you should see now on the screen. I should be able to edit him in. Maybe Xanatar could replace Kotose. Not in the same way that you can invoke despair opponent's graveyard, but in a similar way, right? So if you don't have Kotose, maybe add a Xanatar. If you have 1 Kotose and 1 Xanatar, see how it goes. Xanatar is also, I think, 6 mana because Blood on the Snow can also bring him back, right? So could be replaced. Other, Invoke, best card in the set, easily crafted. Craft it, don't even ask question, craft it. Shadow's Verdict, if you don't have it, it's okay, replace it with something else. Maybe you can splash something to exile or remove the stuff. Lolth, amazing card, craft it. Wait, she will rotate out, right? She is from Dungeon, from Realm. I think she will rotate out. If you don't have her, don't craft her, but she's already pretty long in the standard, so you should have it. Bankmaster, amazing card. Keep it, craft it. If you don't have 2 of them, craft 2 of them. Amazing card. Everything else is 1, 2-off, 1, 2-off. Like Sendestus, 2-off. Sendestus is a really good card, craft it. So definitely this is something I definitely recommend to craft, because it's also in the future when the rotation will happen, we will not lose a lot with this deck. Yes, some possibilities, but we will gain some possibilities. For example, for Soul Shatter, I thought about Soul Transfer. Soul Transfer should appear now here, but I will also show it for you. Soul Tran. Here we have it. Soul Transfer. 3 mana, sorcery. Could replace Soul Shatter, but I think if I saw the spoilers right, there is in spoilers exactly the same card as Soul Shatter, but just in uncommon, and has multiple modes, like 3 modes, one of these charms. But Soul Transfer could currently also replace it. It's an exile target creature planeswalker, and then return target creature planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand if you control an artifact and an enchantment, right? We don't have an enchantment here, I think, right? But maybe you can steal something with Kotose, but this is too much. Let's say, as I said, 3 mana replacement for Soul Shatter will be Soul Transfer. I would add this card instead of Soul Shatter if you don't have Soul Shatter. Otherwise, yeah, guys, if you have any questions for this deck, and as I said, I think this deck is amazing. This deck is beautiful. This deck plays. If you are a control freak, control mage, craft this deck. Play this deck. Enjoy it as far as you can. Because I think there is nothing else that beats things like this Dimir deck. Nothing else. On this point, my friends, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it. Tell me what you think about this deck. Tell me if there is any addition you will make. Maybe 1 or 2 off. I'm open to experiment with everything. Before you say Xanatar, I experimented with Xanatar too. He is not as good as Kotose. This is why I said you could replace it with Xanatar, but he's not as good as Kotose. Otherwise, yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the deck. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.